again welcome you back to our program. It is time for English. Thank you for always attending the lesson, and thank you for always listening to the teachers. Before we see what we are supposed to see in this lesson, let's first review. What did we last look at in the last lesson? The previous lesson, when we were together, what did we look at? Who can remind me? Wow, thank you very much. Clap yourself. We looked at now tense or present continuous tense. We said, how can we change a verb to that tense? Very good. We add ing to the verb. And we said that now tense or present continuous tense talks about the actions happening at that exact time. Like right now, what we are doing, the tense is present continuous tense or now tense. In this lesson, we are going to look at the verbs which double the last letter when changing to present continuous tense or now tense. Are we together, children? Verbs which double the last letter. Verbs which double the last letter when changing to present continuous tense or now tense. When I talk of double, double means two. Double means two. Yes? Hey, that's why when people are saying, they say everything double, double. They are telling God that when you're giving me, give me two. Yes, give me double, double. Double means two. We are still looking at the present continuous tense, where we add ing to the verb. Remember, a verb is a word which does an action. Yes? Right now I'm teaching, but the verb is teach, but the action is teaching. And there you're learning. Which verb is performing this action learning? The verb is learn. Are we together, children? We are looking at the verbs which double the last letter. Verbs which make the last letter two before we add ing. How can we identify those verbs? Verbs when the last letter is a consonant. When I talk of a consonant letter, give me examples of consonants. Very good. We have V, we have C, we have D, F, D, H, J, are we together? K, L, M, N, P, Q. Yes, we have R, S, T. Is U a consonant letter? No. Good children. V, W, X, Y, then Z. These are the consonant letters. Yes, children. B, C. Are you repeating after me? B, C, D, F, G, H, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q, R, S, T, V, W, X, Y, Z. Here, they are telling us that a verb, when the last letter is one of these letters, yes? But that last consonant letter is near a vowel letter. Children, again, don't get confused. These are called consonants. These ones are consonants. Consonants. Now, let's see the vowels are here down. The vowels are A, E, I, O, U. These ones are called the vowels. you're changing to a present continuous tense or now tense, you double the last letter. Yes? The last consonant, when the last letter is sounding as a consonant, is sounding as a consonant. Yes? Do not come and say, teacher said the last. We have this one. Where should I write? We have play. Play. Play, the last letter is a consonant letter, near one vowel letter. Yes? But this letter is not sounding as a consonant. It is sounding as a vowel. Play. Yes? So when we are changing this one, we just get the word and add I-N-G. Because the last consonant is not sounding as a consonant. Children, I'm trying to go slow so that you understand me. Yes? When the last letter is a consonant letter, but sounding as a consonant, you double. But when the last letter is a consonant, but sounding as a vowel letter, you don't double. Like the word play, the last letter is Y. It is a consonant. Yes? But it is not sounding as a consonant. It is sounding as a vowel. This one we don't double. We do not double. All together, children. I don't want to leave you behind. But our first example says cat. Are you hearing? Cat. The last letter is a consonant letter and it is sounding as a consonant. Cat. So when we are changing cat, it is the last consonant near for one vowel letter. We double. We do what? Double. Cut. Here when we are writing cutting, we write like this. Double means 2. Make the last letter as 2. Then after add I-N-G. Cut. Cutting. Are we together, children? Our second example, put. The last letter is a consonant letter, near one vowel letter, and it is sounding as a consonant. Put. So when we are changing to now tense, we are going to double put. We make these ones 2 and add I-N-G. Putting. Yes? We have dig. Dig. The last letter is a consonant letter near one vowel letter, and it is sounding as a consonant. So when we are changing dig to now tense, we double the last letter. We make 2G and add I-N-G. Dig, digging. Children, are we together? Do not get confused. We have mop. Mop. The last letter is a consonant letter, near one vowel letter, and it is sounding as a consonant. Mop. Here we are going to say mopping. We double the last letter. Mopping. We say the double means 2. You make them 2. Mop, mopping. We have swim. Swim. Last letter is a consonant letter, near one vowel letter, and this consonant is really sounding as a consonant. Swim. Changing it to now tense, we double the last consonant. Write to M and add I-N-G. Good. Children, this is how we change. Let's go through our verbs. The verbs we have changed. Verbs and their tense. Of the verb, now tense. Cut, you repeat after me. Cut, cutting. Put, putting. Dig, digging. Mop, mopping. Swim, swimming. Yes? And so many other verbs, you're going to see them on the hard copies. Yes? Got from the school. Let's first see here. Here they can give you in a sentence form. And here the instructions are instructing us to change the verbs in brackets to now tense. The instructions are change the words, we call them brackets. So the words inside, we have to change them to now tense. Our first sentence says, she is dash a mango. The second one says, in brackets we have cat. We have cat. The second one says, he is dash on the mat. In brackets we have sleep. Then the last example says, Sarah is dash a letter. In brackets we have write. My dear, you have to look at the verbs and see how am I dealing with this verb when I'm changing it to now tense. The first verb is calling for a doubling. Yes? We have to double. Why? Because the last consonant is sounding as a consonant and it is near the vowel letter. Cut. How are we changing it? We have to make the last letter, we make them two. And we say Sarah is cutting a mango. Are we together? He is dash on the mat. The verb in brackets is sleep. Let us see. We say that a verb, when the last letter is in, how do we deal with in? We do away with the in, we kill it. Yes? Then we write the remaining letters. Add, I, N, G. So the sentence is Sarah is writing a letter. My beloved children, that is how we deal with the tenses. Yes? We are dealing with now tense, but it has different verbs. We have three groups of verbs where we directly add ing, where we need to kill the last e, and where we need to double the last letter. So when you're doing the work being sent to you, please be careful. Read and understand. Look at the verb critically, analyze it. Are we together? Do good work. Read and understand. And after, tell mommy and daddy to bring the work for marking. Yes? I love you so much. Let's meet in the next lesson.